Hello everyone, I'm Sean Sierra with Delta Chicago Sports, coming to you from Output Lounge and Sports Bar. Be sure to stay tuned to the end of the segment where we announce this week's raffle. Well, the Bulls split a pair after the All-Star break, while the Blackhawks, they had a pretty rough weekend. But another Chicago hockey team was able to get in the win column.
Back-to-back overtimes,
But first, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Output Lounge and Platinum Mortgage. Output Lounge is the best sports bar by the United Center and home to the best hot wings in Chicago, as voted on by Wingfest 2015. Output is located at 1758 West Grand Avenue in Chicago. And Platinum Home Mortgage, making your home ownership dreams possible. Give them a call at 1-844-4SU-CASA. That's 1-844-478-2272. Now let's get to the action. After going into the All-Star break riding a 4-game winning streak, the Bulls came out of the break on the road in Detroit. The Bulls must have forgotten to bring their A or even their B game as they came out flat in Motown and fell to the Pistons 191. The Bulls were led by Jimmy Butler's 30 points and Joakim Noah finished with a double-double. And Paul Gasol's streak of consecutive games with a double-double came to an end at 14 as he finished with 12 points and 8 rebounds. On Saturday, the Bulls welcomed the Phoenix Suns to the United Center, and after their lackluster performance the night before, they were ready to play. 6 Bulls players would have double-digit points led by Paul Gasol's 22 points and 14 rebounds. Jimmy Butler had 19 and D. Rose pitched in with 16 as the Bulls would hold on to defeat the Suns 112-107. The Blackhawks would host their original 6 rival, the Detroit Red Wings. After goals by Brandon Saad and Chris Versteeg tied the game in 1 and then again at 2, we would need a shootout to decide this one. There, Detroit would outscore the Blackhawks in the shootout and beat Chicago 3-2 and sweep the season series. The Blackhawks hosted the Colorado Avalanche on Friday at the UC and went into the third period tied at 1. But that's where the wheels came off for the Hawks as they surrendered 3 goals in a span of 3 minutes 10 seconds, and they would fall to the Avs 4-1. Then on Sunday, the Boston Bruins, who are riding a 6-game losing streak, came to the UC in a rematch of the 2013 Stanley Cup Finals. It would be all Boston in this one, but Boston would score 4 goals in the second to blow it open and go on to win 6-2. Well, another Chicago hockey team, the Wolves, found their winning ways. And for more on that, we go to Gabe Salgado, who was there. Gabe.
After losing their last game nearly a week ago, the Wolves had a few days off before taking back to the ice on Saturday night against the San Antonio Rampage. It was a close one, but in the end, the Wolves finally pulled it out in overtime. Both teams scored 1 goal each in the first 2 periods. San Antonio got the scoring started early thanks to center Wade Megan, who scored with just 2 minutes and 40 seconds into the game. The Wolves would follow that up 6 minutes later thanks to forward Jeremy Welsh that tied the score at 1. In the second period, Wolves forward Shane Harper scored his 22nd goal of the season to give the Wolves a 2-1 lead. Despite both teams putting up a combined 16 shots in the third period, nobody was able to score, thus the game went to overtime. In the overtime period, Wolves center Pat Cannone scored with just 29 seconds remaining to give his team the win. After the game, Wolves head coach John Anderson said there was some concern about the team's long layoff in between their last game, but in the end they pulled out the victory.
We haven't played in, I think it was like 6 days, so we were a little concerned, but I thought our effort was there. We didn't look too rusty. A little bit, our passing in the first period was not good, but we picked it up near the end.
The star of the night was Wolves goaltender Jordan Binnington. He started his 14th consecutive game, which is a franchise record, and he also had 31 saves in the victory.
I think I'm seeing the puck better and just making reads, and I think a big contribution is how the team's playing in front of me.
Reporting from the Allstate Arena in Rosemont, I'm Gabe Salgado for Tether Chicago Sports.
But now it's time for this week's raffle. 2 luxury suite tickets to the Bulls game, Friday, April 3rd versus the Detroit Pistons. So here's what you need to do to qualify. First, like Delta Chicago's homepage. Second, like this segment. And third, share this segment. Well, that's all for me this time. Reporting from Output Lounge, home to the #1 wings in Chicago, I'm Sean Sierra with Delta Chicago Sports. We'll see you next time.